In our previous video, we went ahead and defeated the Haze Shenron fight in the new birth of the Shadow Dragon Saga event, and now moving on to Raid Shenron, I don't think we're going to need a support memory for this one. We'll still go ahead and bring the waste, why not, but we'll go ahead and stomp this guy out as well. I really wish they'd give us more of these fights right off the bat. 3's fine, although a 4th would be super cool. I could go ahead and try it. There was a 4th team that I built because for some reason I had in my mind that I had more of these fights ready. We'll go ahead and watch this one. I did go ahead and feed in my 2 dupes of Beast Gohan. He's a little lackluster. The build from may be a little, and I mean a little bit, you know, oh, we are going with the evasion build with the additionals as the second option. Gamma 1, why couldn't we get Gamma 2 in here as well? Where is our Gamma 2? Actually, yeah, I think we might keep you in front of Beast Gohan. The key was a little bit better for Beast Gohan as well. We could be alright here. Oh, we're just one off, because doesn't he need the 24p to go ahead and get his full thing going? That's fine though. We'll get the Gammas together. Very lucky. I do have 3 dupes in Gamma 1 now, so he should be looking very good. A lot of evasion and a lot of additional. The evasion could be a little bit of a downfall because he does of course have to take hits in order to kind of build up his passive, but if you can save out the damage, why not? I mean, they are pretty evenly built, both of those, so should be fine. Beast Gohan, what's your attack stat isn't looking high enough. It's simply not looking high enough. Unless they want to go ahead and easy A this man a year or 2 earlier than what he should be, I don't think I'm going to change how I had him built. He's get additionals, sure. Is he able to give us a 3rd one? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, will he go ahead and dodge this, or is he going to get us killed in the first turn? He dodges. I thought maybe we could have seen his nullification, which would have been awesome to be able to get that in the video, but it happens. I feel like I would end up getting the Metal Coolers one a lot, and that is just one of the coolest animations. I absolutely love the Metal Cooler movie, and Cooler, probably my favorite villain in all of Dragon Ball Z. That's like, movies probably. If it comes to main series, I think Cell would probably have to take a cake for me. Frieza's cool, and I mean, I'm a really big fan of Kid Buu. Cell is just, you know, finesse that character had, and for some reason that's the main series I think of when I think, or the main saga I think of when I think of Z. Superhero! Yeah, okay. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to get floated off Gamma 2. Piccolo should tank just fine here. We'll have mine first off. Man, having these fights as the one-phase fights is kind of cool as well, because we've gone through so many of these different fights where, especially in the red zone, you have your multiple phases. Characters like Sin Shenron having around 4 phases, which isn't a crazy amount, but if you're looking to use the new GT character, or the GT duo and the Z duo, they do of course have their big spirit bombs, which if you're going to go through phases, I mean, it's going to go ahead and finish off the phase, and you're just going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Whereas, in these longer fights where it's just the health bar, you're able to get a lot more use out of those characters, which is really nice. I did just get to go ahead and use the Z duo, and they're a whole bunch of fun, especially with the 2 dupes, man. That really helps them out, and helps them look a little bit more comparable to the GT guys, because they're quite a bit better with their stacking damage reduction. You're able to hit a lot harder with the, I think it's the stacking critical chance and crit damage. Yeah, I haven't had a full deep dive into how those characters work. Already got the Beast Gohan. I mean, do we want to just let it go now? We'll get the animation in. Why not? Go ahead and see this one. I mean, Legends who? This looks. I know we just got Ultra Vegito or Ultra Vegito Blue. Man, this is not going to get old. If only this was just his regular Ultra Attack animation. Could you imagine? I don't care how long this is. If we could see this every single time he was ripping off an Ultra, or even if it was just from there onwards, these next couple seconds, that'd be fine, man. And we're still missing out on so much. Look at him go, dude! Beast Gohan, the best character in the game. Oh, that's hilarious. Damn, kid paying way better. No cap. I don't think I have my additionals fit into it, because I think she's only 1 off being rainbowed, and I thought I might as well just wait till we get that final copy anyways. That could be forever until that happens, but see if we can have Gamma 1 take a couple hits here as well. I'm getting a little scared of Super might be coming his way. He hasn't taken anything yet. Take this fun one? Yeah, sweet. See if Gohan wants to give us another additional. It's so sad. Maybe, who knows, Worldwide could be so many things at this point. We do have towards the end of July, we're going to have the part 2, which will be the Kai Goku and the Z Kid Gohan, which is really cool. A lot of people didn't like those units. I think the expectations were in place with us wanting it to be the Omega Shenron and Kid Buu. Wow, man. You really went ahead and did that? God, wow, this isn't looking good whatsoever. We'll go ahead and take the Our board is looking real bad for this next rotation. At least this team isn't super key heavy, other than the Gohan wanting to get his full 24 key. Everyone else is fine. Piccolo can take his damage without it. Strength Piccolo will get majority of his stuff, especially linked up with this Piccolo and getting Brainiacs and all those other things. They should be fun. Piccolo tanks this like a G. He has nothing to worry about. Super attack CLB's already attacked. And this guy is an absolute killer. I struggled to get this guy, and I went super far into the Goku banner when he was out. I think it was on the Goku banner he was, or was he on the cooler? Regardless of which banner it was, I went super deep until I realized that he was going to be a featured character on the Goku and Friends LR, so I went ahead and waited out and just bought him with the raid coins, but man, I don't know why I go for side banner units on their banner. I suppose it's just this whole FOMO thing and not wanting to miss out. I haven't missed a unit since Hearts on the superhero banner, so having this Go Tanks and Piccolo not be in my box is really, really sad. Let's go for this. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a crazy amount of key for the Gohan, but these guys are full link level 10. Yeah, just making sure. And then, I mean, Gohan, unfortunately, not link level 10. Link leveling isn't something I do a crazy amount. I do want to get into it a little bit more, especially for some of these main characters and for a lot of the LRs, since I like to show them off. I knew you hadn't taken enough hits yet. Man, the evasion build kind of killing me there. Do we swap that off and do we go additional? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below if I should take that off. And maybe just for additional and crit, maybe? Because if you had taken like 2 more of those attacks, you would have had a lot more defense. This guy's just great though. Absolutely love Gamma 2. And he's going to tank just fine as well, because by the time you have him tanking, he's going to have ripped off these 3 super attacks. He's going to be looking just fine, okay? They both have the nullification, although this is the Gamma that would need to be target to have him nullify, whereas the... I mean, go off, man. Just look great. And with the full level 10 links, they're just putting in work. Superhero team has been my favorite since they released. It took all the way until the Z Saga, or the Dragon Ball guys, to release them for us to get the Goku and the Piccolo and the Bulma to finally swap teams. And I've been using a team using both of the duo units, but that's to be expected. Additional? Additional normal? Oh, okay, never mind. He did the additional super. Sweet. I don't think the Gohan stacks off the normal additionals, so... I mean, we have already gone ahead and let his active skill go, so it's not too big a deal. The orange Piccolo here. I think we should be fine to go without it, right? Let's see if we can let the strength Piccolo tank a little bit, because we know what the orange Piccolo can do. See if we can put a little bit of a showcase on his shoulders for a bit. Man, he is just fire. Is he still top 10 best banner units in the game? I mean, he definitely puts in work. He'd still be in my top 10 favorites, especially because he seals. I know a lot of the harder content in this game you can't seal, but when you go ahead and doing the stuff like battle memory and you're coming up against these bosses where majority of the time they one-tap super you, it is really handy to have those sealers, and I don't always remember what all the super attacks and the ultra attacks do, so having a character like this where I feel like I know majority of his kit, let's see what he does here. Yeah, I knew he'd tank pretty well. I wasn't too sure how many turns a seal was for. I mean, our orange Piccolo is already unsealed, so it must just be the one. Can we have Pan dodge a little bit? That'd be really, really cool. Yeah, and another one. Okay, perfect, yeah. That's what Pan does, by the way, because I know she didn't want to do that in the other turn she was here. We're not going. We don't want to have these active skills rip. That's going to turn this into a 20-minute video if we go ahead and show that off. The gamers as well are just so fun. No! Are you kidding me? We're having cord issues? I've only just bought this cord. Is this really going to be a thing? I mean, I did go ahead and put the phone down. No supers from Gamma 1, but he did take that a lot better now that he's gone ahead and taken all of his hits. The evasion build will come in clutch one day. I know. It's going to be a whole bunch of times where he's taking the normal hits, the super comes in anyways, and we're going to save ourselves around 100,000, 200,000 damage, so I think I might just keep him the way he is, you know? Saves me the Dragon Stones as well. Come on, I really want to see a nullification from Gamma 2, but there's no way it's going to happen in this turn. He does not super attack that often. Blaster as well. Can you do the same thing you did last time you were around? Another additional? Oh no, okay. Crit really helps us out, ignoring the defense. Yeah, so you could actually do some decent damage. And I did go ahead and rainbow the strength Piccolo, who I've gone ahead and gotten to use a couple times since I did, and he is really good. Now that I have him so all of his normals actually deal damage with all the crits that he gets, He's a whole lot more fun, and I can see where all the hype was. He was a little lackluster, and especially having him next to the TUR Paula, who was a character I already had rainbowed. Majority of the time, he completely outshined that LR, which is kind of weird. I mean, I could still see that he was putting in work, but that easy A Paula is so much fun. I think in this turn, we're going to go ahead and get to finish things off. If not with Beast Gohan. I mean, we're never going to get to see the active skill KO screen on this one, because he's just going to nullify it, but damn. Piccolo, please don't kill. Actually, is Beast Gohan even going to be able to kill? There's no way we die to this. We saw how we tanked it last time. Yeah, 104,000 is fine. Look at the attack stat on him. He's going crazy. Watch this. And even if he doesn't kill with the Ultra, he's going to kill the Super. I wouldn't even watch. Actually, look at this. He did kill with the Ultra. Boom. Just like that. Superhero team destroys. I mean, this is a pretty defensive team, rocking the 2 orange Piccolos, Gamma 1, Pan, having all of her dodges and stuff. It's very hard to get caught with this team. And if you are struggling, it's quite a long fight. The orange Piccolo active skills there, so that works great. But there we go. That just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Dokkan content.